And we're back again with another video. Giving birth is one of the greatest gifts of life in this world. Imagining that one creature can create another creature out of their womb is such a precious thing. But did you know that there are a lot of ways for animals to give birth? So from a sand puppy located in South Africa, up to a big species of dolphin that is thought to be a whale, here are the 10 craziest ways animals give birth. So without further ado, let's start. Number 10. Naked Mole Rat. And for the first in our list, we have the naked mole rat, or also known as the sand puppies. This animal loves to dig up, so when you see their habitat, I'm sure you will also notice some holes on their ground. This naked mole rat originally came from East Africa, where there is a dry land on which naked mole rat wants to live in. Naked mole rat are cold-blooded, so you may see them huddling together most of the time to prevent heat loss. They also manage to create a system where they separate the reproductive and non-reproductive caste. This rat may seem sensitive because of its appearance, but its epidermis are lacking of pain sensibility, so they don't actually feel pain that much. Addition to that, they have also slow metabolic and respiratory rates, which I think can be the reason why they are mostly resistant to cancer and surviving on a very low level of oxygen. Since they are always in a crowd, reproduction can be a little bit dangerous because inbreeding can cause defects on birds. So the reproductively active female prefers interacting to unknown or strange naked mole rat. Oops! Before we proceed, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to click the bell button for you to be updated in our latest videos. Number 9. Sloth. Most of you are familiar with this next animal, which represents laziness, because they are known for being a slow animal, and this animal is called sloth. Sloth gives birth to a single baby per year. They will carry it on their womb for 6 months before giving birth. After giving birth, the baby sloth will stay hanging onto his mother for 6 months. This is also the time where they start learning on how to survive on their own. After 6 months, they will separate from their mother and would adopt some of his mother's territory to be his home. Though ideally they would give birth once a year, but since we know that sloths are slow-moving animals, some female sloths are having a hard time in finding male sloth for them to interact with each other. Number 8. Yellowhead Jawfish. Caribbean coral reefs is home of many yellowhead jawfish, where you can see them 3 to 40 meters under the surface, on which they typically hunt for their food. These fish can grow to as long as 10 centimeters. These beautiful fish with a yellowish head and a white body typically live in groups, where there is sand and debris region. After giving birth, the male yellowhead jawfish would take care of the eggs, and would sometimes spit out these eggs to ensure its egg aeration. Now talk about the father sacrifices. Well, yellowhead jawfish has a typical lifespan of 4 to 5 years. Number 7. Jackson's chameleon. Chameleon has a wide variety of species, just like this one, which is Jackson chameleon, which originally came from woods and forests of central Kenya or northern Tanzania. To identify if they are male or female, male chameleon has 3 horns, making them look like a mini dinosaur. Jackson's chameleon live on trees. They grip on the branches with the help of their feet and tail. The difference between Jackson's chameleon and other chameleon is that Jackson's chameleon would carry their babies on their womb, while other types of chameleons lay eggs. After giving birth, the young Jackson chameleon would not rely on their mother for food. Instead, they will start hunting small insects almost immediately. Number 6. Anaconda. Anaconda is known as the largest snake in the world, with their size that can go to up to 550 pounds and circumference that is equivalent to 12 inch. I am sure that you don't want to mess up with this snake. They are mostly seen at Orinoco Basin in Colombia, the Amazon River Basin in Brazil, and the flooded Llanos grasslands in Venezuela. But aside from these places, you can also find them in different parts of the world such as in Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Guyana, Paraguay, French Guiana, and Trinidad. Being a great swimmer, anaconda loves to be near at the water, where they mostly do hunting. Anaconda is also known for its big squeeze, where they coil its body around its prey to crush its bones and eventually die. By doing this, it would be easier for them to eat its prey. Most people think that snakes lay eggs, but in the case of anaconda, they lay live young anaconda, which has a typical size of 12 inches. Number 5. Stingray. One of the most famous aquatic animals are stingray. Many people are looking at this beautiful triangular shaped animal. But did you know how are they reproducing? Well, the first thing is that they do internal fertilization, and after that, the stingray will carry their babies inside her womb for 3 months, until they hatch internally before giving birth. There are types of stingray that would go on their way after being born, and there are also ones that would stay on their mother until they become 1/3 of their mother's size. Number 4. Elephant. For those who doesn't know, elephant is one of the most passionate animals in the world, where there are instances that they save human lives. Well, we all know that elephants are one of the biggest animals in the world, where one adult can weigh as much as one school bus. The life of elephants starts from their mother's womb, where they carried for 22 months inside. Well, you may guess it right. In that long period of time, they will surely be developed into something huge, where after giving birth to a young elephant or calf, they typically weigh about 110 kilograms. Number 3. Sugar glider. Who loves paragliding? Well, if you do, I'm sure you would be jealous of this next animal, which is sugar glider. This animal literally has a paraglider on his body, so you would typically see them paragliding in woods. But they are not doing this just for fun, because this is also the way for them to hunt. You may identify whether a sugar paraglider is male because they have a bald spot on their head, which is actually a scent gland. A female sugar glider reaches its sexual maturity as early as 8 months, whereas male sugar glider can start reproducing around 12 to 15 months old. Females are fertile every 29 days and will give birth after 15 to 17 days. That's kinda short. An average sugar glider is thought to live for 10 to 12 years. Number 2. Seahorse. This next type of reproducing is somehow cute. You see, horse would dance a little bit while trying to mirror each other, and that is how they make love. It is really hard to distinguish whether a seahorse is a male or female, but the one who carries the baby are the male ones. Well, it's kinda weird, but it's true. Male seahorse has a sack where they put their babies on, and after 45 days of taking care of them, daddy seahorse would eject them, leaving them defending themselves through the rest of their lives. Number 1. Orca. Many people think that orca is a whale. Well, maybe because they are tagged as a killer whale. But did you know that orca is a dolphin and not a whale? Yes, you heard it right. Orca belongs to a large species of dolphins. A mother orca would gestate for 18 months until she gives birth to a young orca, which can weigh up to 181 kilograms. This young orca would stay with their mother for 1 to 2 years. During this time, young orca is learning how to hunt, so when the time comes, he would be independent. But this type of dolphins are somehow family-oriented, because they would be still near contact with each other even after many decades. An orca can live up to 100 years. And that's it for our today's video. Giving birth is one of the most precious gifts one species could ever have. But even though it is a beautiful event, this could also cost lives of mothers. So we should always be thankful for the life that we have. So for you, which of these animals is your favorite? Please comment down below. And that's it for today's video. Always remember that knowledge is power. Till next time.